Hello, let me present you two new tools of mf6Voronoi that will make the change on creating geospatial models. Okay, which are these new tools? The first tool is get lay cell elevation tuple from raster. What does it mean? That you have a shapefile, could be points, lines, or polygons, okay, and it will extract the elevation from the raster and will look for the corresponding cell on the grid. Okay, so with that you will have a grid that where the boundary condition will be applied and the corresponding elevation. Okay, and the other is the oops, what happened here? Get lay sail elevation from elevation where you don't use a raster, but you define you give a value of the elevation and will intersect all the cells at that given elevation. What I'm talking about is this. Okay, for this model, okay, the surface drainage network is extracted from the raster file of this of model surface as well as the general head boundary that is extracted from the raster of water table, while this tunnel has a defined elevation, okay, that is given on the function. Okay, new tutorials, new webinars will come from with the use of these two tools, and believe me, this will make things much easier to understand, to create, and to model with models with ModFlow 6 and based on Voronoi meshes. Thank you.